India Today busts deadly Delhi car blast that happened near the Red Fort yesterday evening at 6:52 p.m. As per sources, Mohammad Umar planned this car blast near Red Fort. India Today is also showing you the exclusive visuals that we have accessed of the CCTV visuals in which Mohammad Umar can be clearly seen. Mohammad Umar planned this attack along with two aides. As per sources, we're learning this, and Umar panicked after Faridabad module bust. Remember, two other doctors were arrested from Faridabad earlier in the day, and panic-stricken Mohammad Umar, and that eventually led to the blast. He planned this blast with two of his aides. So India Today has decoded the deadly Delhi blast, and we're learning that Dr. Umar planned this attack with two aides. My colleague Piyush Mishra is also joining us from the blast spot with more details on this. Piyush, it seems like India Today has now decoded the entire Delhi blast attack, and it seems like it was the Jaish behind this attack, and Dr. Umar planned this attack as two of his associates were already arrested, and that is what led to the panic. Give us more details.
Well, that's right, Anjali. That's what we are now hearing, is that the blast happened, because of the panic. We are right now present at the very area where the car was parked for at least 3 hours. We are present at Red Fort's car parking area, and let me also try to show you the visuals first. You can see as well, this is the Red Fort car parking area, and this is the place what we are told is that where the I-20 car was parked for at least 3 hours, and after the arrest, those were made not only from Jammu and Kashmir but also from Faridabad. A panic struck among the terrorists, and what we are now learning is that after that they tried to flee. They tried to take out the explosives those were there in their possession, and while they were taking it out, the blast happened. Now as we are speaking, the Delhi police officials are on the spot. DCP has now reached here, who is DCP North, and he has also confirmed to us that an FIR has been filed under UAPA and Explosive Act, and the further investigations are now underway. As we are speaking, Anjali, the team of forensic, team of other experts are also at the spot, and all angles are now being explored into. The incident took place yesterday at 6:52 p.m. when the I-20 was seen standing there at the red light area, which is right in front of the main entrance of Chandni Chowk Market, and in front of Red Fort red light. When the car was seen standing there, immediately we saw blast taking place, which led to the death of 9 people, and more than 20 people are now injured. But what is more important here is that before the blast happened, the car was parked at this parking lot area from where right now we are reporting, and this is the backyard. My video journalist Ankit can zoom and show you. This is the backside of Red Fort, and this is also one of the main entries of Red Fort, and right next to this main entry of Red Fort we have this car parking area, and this is the same parking area where whenever any tourist comes to visit Red Fort, he parks his car here at this car parking area. And imagine if this incident had taken place at a time when the car was parked there at the parking lot, then you can imagine the kind of situation that would have been. But now what we are told is that all angles are being explored. The FIR has been filed. The case has been registered under UAPA and Explosives Act, and further investigations are underway.
All right, Piyush, do stay with us. We're also being joined by Kamaljeet Sandhu on this news. Kamaljeet, all angles now pointing to the Faridabad module, Dr. Umar being seen, and India Today has also decoded this entire blast, and as per sources we're learning that it was Dr. Umar, in fact, along with his two associates, that planned the entire blast. Give us more details.
Well, the chain of link is yet to be established, but yes, as far as the sources indicate to us, that specifically vehicle-borne IEDs are a specialized forte for Jaish-e-Mohammed. We've seen that in Pulwama terror attack as well, where 40 CRPF personnel were killed. So this is also one of those IEDs, and possibly they're looking at whether the IED was triggered before we reached the sort of place or the target. That is one thing which is being explored at this point of time. Two people have been picked up for questioning from Pulwama, as sources indicate to us. One has been identified as Tariq, whose pictures have been displayed. He is one of those who had actually bought this particular Haryana-based car. Now, his documents were in place. However, the number given, especially as far as the RC is concerned, was of another person identified as Amir alias Umar. Now, these are very common names as far as J&K is concerned. So these are the two men who've been picked up for questioning. But again, who is the attacker? Was he a Fedayeen? These are questions which still arise. But definitely as far as security agencies are concerned, they're looking at the pattern and remember connecting the dots, because there are multiple agencies involved. The NI is associated with Delhi police. There is this Jammu Kashmir police being involved in investigation. So there are multiple paths before they can actually formally come out and tell as to what this entire terror plot was about. Now, there is obviously a word coming in that there was arms and ammunition recovered from the Faridabad module. And that is also a key interest as far as security agencies are concerned. So there are different layers as far as this particular attack is concerned. And remember, one is that the blast was triggered in the car. This is something that has a huge imprint of Jaish-e-Mohammed.
Kamaljeet, so can we say that it was not just a car blast or explosion, it was a suicide attack with Mohammad Umar and his two associates also being killed in this blast?
This is also a matter of investigation, but it does look like, because remember, there's one person who's been identified as Mohammad Umar. He's the one who's seen driving the car. The other part was that this was chosen as Lal Killa as one of the areas which is always usually crowded. So what was the motive? Was a panic button pressed? Because remember, the agencies were carrying out multiple raids, especially in Faridabad. In Jammu Kashmir, for the past few days, we've seen multiple raids being carried out on terrorists and their associates. So a whole lot of activities were taking place. The reason to press the panic button could have been the sort of action taking place in Faridabad, thinking that security agencies were close on heels, especially of the module itself. So these are indications, but it is, remember, connecting the dots as far as security agencies. And because UAPA has been implied in this particular case, it looks like that NIA will formally take over the case subsequently. But at this point of time, multiple sources informing us about how this particular attack could have unfolded. And remember, the security agencies looking at the antecedents of these particular individuals as well.
Kamaljeet, thank you for getting us all those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on this. So my colleague Kamaljeet mentioned that it seems like the NIA is expected to take over this case, and Jaish is suspected. So India today has almost busted the deadly Delhi car blast. As per sources, Umar Mohammed was in the car. We're also showing you the visuals, the CCTV visuals, where he can be clearly seen driving the car, the I-20. And he planned the attack along with two of his associates who were also present inside the car. Now, according to sources, Umar Mohammed planned the attack in panic after the arrests that were made in Faridabad. So, two doctors, Dr. Muzammil and Dr. Adil Ahmed, were arrested from Faridabad, and the hunt was on to nab Dr. Mohammad Umar, the third doctor, and he can be clearly seen driving the I-20 car. So, he planned this attack in panic after those two arrests were made in Faridabad, and along with his associates, he placed a detonator in the car and carried out this terror act.